remaining on this set of 30. Crouch to his final 10. He's on the right side of your screen.
And this is exactly what you don't want as an athlete, Sean. You don't want to have to go through an onslaught of a meter-for-meter race on the back half of any chipper with a 1K row. And that's what's looming for about 3 or 4 of these guys.
Crouch has 4 left. Medeiros and Koski fighting for second behind him. And if you were with us earlier watching the Iron Game, Josh Bridges said he'd love to see 4 guys or 5 guys get to the rower at the same time. And he might get his wish right here.
He's about to get his wish right here.
And there goes Crouch. Koski will be the next man done. He's at the top of the screen in the white hat. Now he's heading to the rower. But Crouch gets about 5 good pulls in before Koski starts. And now here comes Justin Medeiros. Jorgen Carl Gudmundsson, who was one of the first men in the barbell, along with Jay Crouch, has fallen off the lead pace here. 1,000 meters to close is out. And Gudmundsson is going to make his way to the rower.
Yeah, great job getting it done. Took some longer rest periods in the middle than he probably wanted to, but that's what happens as fatigue accumulates. Koski, right on that rower, silently just been creeping on the leaders there on the top of your screen with the backwards hat on.
We're going to rep for every 50 meters and 20 reps here on this rower. 130, that's what they're looking to hit. On the scoreboard on the left side of your screen.
Now, what you can expect here is these guys initially sit down, and you'll see him in and you know his body language, like he's trying to find a rhythm early. They just got done with all these different movements that were not the row, and now their body needs about 1.5 to 2 minutes to settle into the rhythm of their rowing stroke and also settle their heart rate a bit. Then we're going to see the intensity continue to creep up for them.
Justin Medeiros pulling out a 156 pace. Oh, look at Jay Crouch at 144.
Yeah, pulling with great power. Jay's doing a great job there, leaning forward with his chest, putting his chest straight on his thighs.
Jay Crouch is staying ahead of Yokoski. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just going to say it's very old. It's a hard thing to do to gauge someone's speed by only watching their body. People can look like they're pulling effortlessly and be rowing a 135. So it's one of those things that can be very misleading until we get good shots of their monitor. But Jay's just pulling with simply more power.
There's Yokoski at about a 153. First of 2 heats here. Inside 2 minutes left to go before we hit the 16-minute time cap. Jay Crouch is getting closer to that 130 rep mark. 1 rep for every 50 meters.
And this is another consideration. We've mentioned it. We'll mention it several more times. But Jay's not just racing the guys to his left and to his right. There's a whole other heat that has now had an opportunity to strategize, watch how these men executed the log muscle-ups. So that has to remain on their mind, both Jay and Justin. It's not just they're going head-to-head against each other. There's going to be a lot of spots and points for opportunity for points.
There's Justin Medeiros coming up. Best place finished last night next to him. Jay Crouch is inside 250 meters to go. He got about an 80-meter lead on Yokoski last time we checked in. Crouch, he's also coming off his best finish. He took 4th last night in Great Bar. There is Yokoski. Yokoski also had his best finish in the competition in Great Bar. He took 10. Jay Crouch, 150 meters to go. Now inside 100. 40 seconds to go before we hit the time cap.
Wow, there's going to be a lot more guys get capped than I expected coming into this.
Crouch has been able to maintain that 80-meter lead. 5 double pulls through land from Australia. Jay Crouch is going to take heat number 1. 15:34.71 seconds for Crouch. Now Justin Medeiros has got to hurry to get himself across the finish line, but right now, he and Yokoski fighting for second. Medeiros may have just overtaken Koski. He did not. Koski over the finish. 5 seconds to spare. 15:34.
Jay Crouch that was the first one to the rower, and he did not relent, being not just the first one there, but also holding on to the fastest pace. And he was able to hold off the owner all the way through the end. Great start of day 2 for Jay.
2 men get inside that 60-minute time cap. Joseph Macheros just missed. But it's Jay Crouch at 15:34.71 seconds.